Ah!
Oh God.
But are our mics working?
Yes. Are we live?
Yes, I can confirm now that everyone except for Robert is currently on. So to reference back to something before the stream, I'm the GM. I have authority, and my mic is broken.
Yes. And he can't say anything to defend himself.
Stop going off the rails. This
Stop
is my
bullying
story.
me. This is my story.
You guys are supposed to go to the mountain. What are you doing?
There is a weird, vague Midwestern lilt in that as well. Definitely sounds like my cousins from Minnesota. Weird.
That's pretty good.
I'm somewhere
Well,
in the Minnesota area.
Yeah, you every now and then something you say just like I like tilt my head like a dog when you say whatever the vowel sound is.
It's honestly, that's my Ohio accent though, because that's where I'm originally from.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever that actually means, because I can't hear it.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah, all my cousins are like, "You talk weird." It's like, no. I guess out here I'm the in the minority, but
It's fair. But yes, I think Robert is working now.
Yes, I am. Welcome everybody to another. What?
I was gonna say, glad to have you back, and
Oh, yes, me too. Back. We're all back, and I'm happy to be here with all of you lovely folks, including y'all in Twitchland, Internet World. This is Whispers of Doom, episode end session number 22. Yeah, we had a pretty rough ending to the last episode. It's very sad. Very sad times. If you don't know what happened, you should go back and listen. Please do, because it was it sucked. We joked about it, but there was some folks crying in our chat on Discord after the fact. You should have seen the river of tears that Dylan was producing. It was quite impressive.
We call them denial now.
Mm-hmm.
It had nothing to do with the alcohol.
Oh.
That probably helped.
That's yeah.
There was one moment from that recording where I was like, and this is where you can tell that he was feeling it.
Yes.
Feels.
That's one of those episodes where it's like, should I go back and listen, or will it keep me up at night? So
between that and then my audio issues, it's a great episode.
Yeah, no, just water tonight, y'all. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
water.
Water sucks. It really
Fire,
sucks.
air, the other one.
The four nations used to live in harmony.
Yeah, everything
Before
changed.
the Fire Nation attacked.
Yes.
I
Sorry,
fucking
I'm trying
love that show.
Doing something on
so
Twitch.
good.
I love that show also.
Yes.
That's
We should
something
play
like
Power.
that
that.
game.
We
How are
should.
none of us? Yeah, we should. How are none of us
It
playing
is
Kineticist?
sitting. It is sitting on my kitchen counter.
You can't see it
Oh,
in my
you got
screen,
it
but
too.
it's right behind me. Yeah, I've got it. I got the Kickstarter.
I have the starter set over there. Starter box.
That's
There.
what
Oh,
I
nice.
yeah, I got the
Hey.
starter set. Oh, fancy.
Yes. Oh, now you're completely gone.
Showing off the book.
Did you get the? Is it double-sided?
Yeah,
Core on the back.
it doesn't
Nice.
like Korra, which
No.
is understandable.
No.
Whoa.
Hey.
No, I love Korra. Me and my wife were actually talking about why we have such a hard time trying to remember anything that happened in Korra compared to Last Airbender.
How much
And
time you got?
It's because we think it's because of the arcs that they had to shove into every season so quickly.
Exactly.
Versus
They
the
didn't know it was going to
overarching
be.
story of The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Korra
but
was
they're-
like a
world
season at a
building
time.
is
Yeah,
so cool though.
it was.
Yeah.
It
They
was dope.
really integrated the elements in Korra.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
loved it. We do. We do love it.
I admit I didn't care for it at first. It took me a while to warm up to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's
fair.
really no reason specifically why. That's just for whatever reason my brain doesn't like sequels to most things.
Hmm.
Just how it is. I don't know. But upon watching again, fantastic.
Yeah, this is controversial, but I like Korra better as a character than Aang. But that's because I feel like was more relatable than but they also have completely different things where growing up knowing you're the Avatar from being an infant versus finding it out and then being trapped in ice for 100 years. But anyway, again, how much time you got? I could talk about this for far too long.
Welcome
But
to
we got stuff to
the
do.
Avatar discussion
Avatar
podcast.
hour.
Avatar
We're
hour.
now all playing kineticist.
That
That
sounds
actually
hella fun.
there is a
That sounds
podcast
crazy.
with Dante Bosco and Janet Varney, who voices Korra, which you should check out if you have any interest at all in listening to that. It is not bad.
Yeah, Anchor, we all, I don't know if you saw it, but we all either have it sitting on our shelves or like.
Did he say you should play the game?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did just add also a new monk archetype in the Tian Xia guide, which is so good. Please buy that book if
Ooh,
you
I
don't
missed
have it
I haven't
already.
seen it.
It doesn't seem
Paizo,
like a
please
lot of
sponsor
content.
us.
Yeah, for real. It doesn't look like a lot of content. It's a very small book, but it is so good. I would grab it, but I think it's over yonder. But no, there's a monk archetype or monk subclass in there rather. Is it? It's either a monk subclass or just an archetype. I can't remember right now, but it's called the Way of the Seasons, I believe.
Ooh.
And you cycle through the different seasons and elements, like through stance switching.
That's cool.
Consistently
Sounds
through
tight.
combat. It is pretty freaking cool.
Sounds
Between
like
that,
Steven the Ghosts.
yeah, and between that and then being able to play essentially a sentient spoon that is also a magical girl, it's a
What?
great book.
Oh, it sounds so absurd.
Lost me there.
I can't
but
wait to
also
read
brought
it.
me back.
Buy the book.
I want it. I'm going to pick it up.
So
And we're gonna pick ourselves up and get into this game that we're playing. Oh no, we lost. Nope.
Jacob, no. Oh, he's back.
And he's back. And
I don't know what happened.
I gotta
It was
adjust
like
our cameras.
network error.
Oh no, did he move?
Oh no,
He's in the same spot for me, but
nope.
No.
not-
I am Dylan now.
oh, there we go. We're good. Oh, maybe not.
This should be a quick.
Oh yeah, no, we're good.
Nope.
Nick, your background threw me off.
It
I was
did
like,
it.
It's all back behind him.
Jacob
Right.
is Dylan, and Dylan is Jacob.
That's
You
No
know,
problem.
all this talks of switching seasons. We're like, hey, let's just switch characters.
Switch
exactly.
places.
Yeah.
All right, let's switch gears and get into the game. But before we do that, let's get ready to live by the
Live
die
The die.
and die by the
die.
die.
Hey, he committed to it. This
I was just gonna
time.
say, yeah, you just gotta plow through.
Compared to the last two episodes where I
Yeah.
just like did whatever, brain failed.
Your tongue gets real thick when you start to try to say that phrase.
Boy, oh boy. Okay, so let's do a recap, and I'll fix you guys' cameras after. So, last time, it's gonna be a pretty decent recap actually. Our group found their way into what seems to be a lengthy ritual, a one that has been in the works over about 10,000 years. A legacy left from a Thessalonian lineage, from grandfather to grandson, Thadelmar to Matramar, the latter of whom has been orchestrating everything you've uncovered so far. Here on Chekakov Isle, and entwining two kin cities, Osprey Cove and Iron Harbor. Matramar, a merchant noble from Zinadasseril, has found himself and fellow cultists of Zar Azmok, the long-dead demon of Rust, reclaiming the Vloric Spires. The Spires, known to locals as Rusthenge, holds a place of worship, a workshop, and a lab dedicated to Zar Azmok, deep beneath Iron Harbor and its waters. This is where we find our party, at the end of a battle with two cultists and an old clockwork construct in front of a towering statue that depicts the Demon Lord holding the head of a devil in one hand and a bloody, huge pickaxe in the other. Its eyes made of glowing red gems that cast an ominous light upon the group as they stand over the lifeless body of Elder Ordwy. Bertrand is holding her bloodied body in his lap, Sif standing over them, fuming after ripping her holy symbol of Caden Kalian from her neck, throwing it aside, and cursing the gods. Theodir nearby, somber and quiet, watching. Then Fen, promising her, with her last words and his to her, to rid the place of Matramar and remove the presence of the cult. That's where we're gonna start. So let me switch the scene here. Side of the temple, Samara's Mach. Activate. Oops. There we are.
Go gadget sad temple.
So yeah, the sounds of the creaking mechanisms unseen behind the walls of this temple can be heard amidst the silence in the room. What are you all doing, saying? How are you acting?
Just like this.
I think
Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, please. Start it
Faradir,
off.
Faradir, I think is honestly gonna like turn around and he's gonna face the wall, absolutely silent. You can kind of see his right hand is balled up in a fist with white knuckles, and he's sort of. You can hear him just breathing very heavy, like he's just trying to get through it. That's what you see him. He's very quiet, very kind of standoffish. He turned around for some somewhat of privacy doing this, you know.
I think Fen in this moment is kind of torn. He sees that Sif and Bertrand are taking this especially hard, and wants to be able to comfort his new friends, but just doesn't quite feel like it's his place right now. Especially after what Sif had said, kind of like about in reference to the gods, and like what good are the gods in this kind of situation, and Fen being cleric of Gazra is just like, I think I may need to just give them some space for a little while. And he is going to go this way to look at the statue.
It's like, ooh.
I think as you step away, there's a moment where it looks like Sif is following you, but he's just traveling in the same direction as with my warhammer in hand. I'm just gonna drop my shield. I'm gonna walk over to the clockwork body of this grandma, woman, construct, like whatever this creature was,
Mrs. Jetson.
and I'm gonna fish a dagger out of my. Actually, no, I'm gonna grab a dagger from the dead cultist next to her, and I'm going to attempt to, kind of like tap out and pry out this gem from her chest.
Okay.
Yeah, Bertrand is still kind of holding Ordwy, sitting there. He's kind of stopped crying and is like trying to figure out what is going on here, how he's going to. He's not really sure what to do. Honestly, he's dealt with death and he's seen death, but he hasn't dealt with loss in that type of way. Obviously, he's only known Ordwy for 9 months, 6 to 9 months, however long he's been in. He was in Osprey Cove, so he knows that Sif has known Ordwy longer, but she put him up. He worked with her. He was very close and thankful for all of that. So this is like the first person that he's really cared for and known that he's seen dead. Like his parents are both alive. He left. He doesn't know about his shipmates. He's assuming they're dead, but he has like he can like tangibly hold Ordui and look at her corpse here. So he's kind of processing and is not necessarily catatonic, but is just gonna sit here and process for a couple more minutes, I think. Again, he's not knowledgeable, so it's not like he's missing out on any knowledge religion checks or anything. So
Gotcha.
I think also, I meant to mention this earlier, but Fen would also feel uncomfortable at this moment to comfort either, or really any of his friends right now, given essentially his own flashbacks to losing people in the Sandpoint raid years ago, and this site to him feels all too familiar. So he's kind of going through it right now in a different way than some of the others.
mm-hmm. Like a PTSD type of thing.
Mm-hmm. He's clenching onto well, he's clenching, but he's also clenching his vial of like water that he carries with him at all times, that he took from his mom or received from his mom. Clenching the necklace portion of it.
Okay. While Finn's approaching this statue, go ahead and hit that recall knowledge check in the chat there for me, please, Cody.
Okay. I was hoping for that. Beautiful. Make sure I make that blind. Bam. Give me something good.
Okay. You're pretty sure that this is a depiction of Zar Azmak. Though anything else around it you don't recognize. Like that devil's head in his arm or in his hand, you don't recognize, but you're sure that it holds some kind of significance to it in him and the cult. That's all I'll be able to give you right now.
Okay.
Remind me what Sif was doing again. You were walking in the same direction as Fen, but
yeah, and I peeled off sharply, grabbed a dagger from
that's right.
The fallen cultist, and using between the dagger and the hammer that I have, the light hammer, I am doing my best to wedge out and not chip out, but to like pry out this ruby, or ruby-like gem
from that Clockwork's chest.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a secret crafting check. Ben, now that you've confirmed for yourself that this is actually Zar Azmak in a kind of a huge, gigantic statue form. It's got glowing eyes that are emitting light into this chamber. You just have this sense of a faint connection to the nine layers of hell here. The abyss, even not hell, but the abyss instead. It's very faint.
I think feeling that sensation, Fen would kind of take a step back, and say like a very quick prayer to Gazra, and almost like gets ready, like in a stance to fight for a hot second before that feeling goes away.
Okay. Yep. A few moments pass by. Maybe you hear Ben struggling with the gem in the chest of that construct.
Sif. Cough, cough.
Sorry. Sif. I keep looking at your character and saying its name instead of Sif's. Sif, with your check, you think it's probably going to take you some time. You're going to need more tools than just this dagger and hammer to get it out successfully. Even as rusted as the body of this construct is, it's tied in there, integrated well with the chest of this construct. Unfortunately, probably take you some time. You can continue to try to pry at it, but you think it's probably going to take at least another hour without tools, proper tools.
All right. As a player question, right? Because this is obviously we have lots of dynamic lighting here. This is very cool. Is there actually light emanating from the eyes of the statue in game, or is that just a this is a cool dynamic lighting trick?
That's a good question. Would Sif like to climb up there to investigate the gems in the statue of Zarazmak?
Yeah. So Sif is frustrated. I think both Ben and Faradir, because I don't think Bertrand's like super paying attention. When I went over and pried, I positioned the pillar in between myself and Aubrey so I can't see her anymore. But yeah, I will seeing everyone's back, I would just like glower at this statue and walk over, still with the hammer in hand, and kind of climb up. I'll probably just jump up on the arm so I can easily like get over to the head and look into these eyes.
Okay. Yeah, it's the way the statue is put together. It makes it very easy for you to climb, so no check needed. And it looks like it would be significantly easier to pull out the gems from these eyes, the sockets of the statue.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Is that another crafting check?
Double checking here.
Are there other recall knowledges available on this statue besides religion?
For maybe during this time, Fen and Faraday, you can actually give me a couple knowledge checks. Religion or religion would probably be better. Faraday, you can roll a perception, and I got Bertrand's perception check now.
That was not related to anything. That was something to see. I wanted to roll basically to see if Bertrand would hear or notice Sif climbing up that statue to kind of pull him out of this. So 18 on the die for a 25. He sees Sif climbing up this and is kind of like, oh shit, we are in a fucking dungeon. Like, okay. So he's kind of coming to a little bit, and he's gonna like reverently lay Ordwy down and like make sure her eyes are closed and kind of cover her face up, and he will walk while all this is going on. He's gonna walk over and grab her holy symbol and kind of just put that back around her neck.
Okay.
And kind of just like put her back together, like put her rapier in its sheath and like get her presentable.
Sure.
It's not the right word really, but for lack of a better term.
Proper? I don't know.
Decent?
You make her look comfortable.
It's for him. It is
right.
100% for him, obviously.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so while that's happening, Sif, the gems sitting in the sockets are sitting kind of loose enough for you to pry out and pop out even easily enough. As each pops out into your hand, the light kind of snuffs out from each of their eyes also. Let's see. I'm actually going to back Sif up for a second. So you can properly take the gems and place them into your token.
Dang.
Find some treasure. Oh, and I'm sorry. With your crafting check, you would have been able to pull something out other than the gemstone from that clockwork creature.
Okay.
The halberd that it was wielding, it was retractable at the time, but now looks like it is stuck, but removable. as well as in its other arm, it looked like it was holding a slot for a small iron rod that looked like it kind of hummed with magical energies.
Oh, interesting. I would have absolutely broken the alms to get to these items, essentially.
Okay, I'll just put them on your
Um,
person.
and I think, I climb up. I'm just kind of like muttering this to myself. So, there's no more light. Disappeared. I'm just gonna walk over directly in front of Fen and Fairdeer, and the items that you're putting in my person, I'm just gonna drop them in front of them. And I'm gonna kind of twiddle the light hammer. Sif looks like he wants to break something. He already kind of broke the clockwork lady a bit. Uh, it looks like he's musing, and my eyes are kind of going to like maybe these torches or the stone. I'm meandering in thought, but Sif has a rage and he doesn't know what to do with it.
As you come down and approach Fen and Fairdeer, Bertram, maybe you're still trying to fix Ordwy's body while this is happening. Fen, you kind of take notice of the columns that you guys are in between, and they have and depict several kinds of demons. There is one demon, though, that you don't recognize. The others you do. It's a kind of like a rambunctious and chaotic scene that's a mix of like record demons, like that one you had met previously, Droxer, Abracandilu demons, Babao demons, also known as bearded, I think they're the bearded devils, Rocks, which are like winged beak demons, Meriliths, which are, I think, chains. Like, their bodies are covered in these spiked chains. But there's one very strange demon that stands out more than the others. But even with your check, you don't recognize it. This demon, the one you don't recognize, looks very insectile. It's got 6 arms, and it's curious. And it looks like it stands out more so than all the others, almost commanding. And maybe there's even depictions of the other demons kind of looking at it in a little bit of fear. Bertrand, with your check as you're walking by, you do notice that there is a crack maybe behind the statue that you might be able to pry open as you're kind of walking from picking up the holy symbol of Caden back to.
Do you want me to re-roll one for secret, since that one was for my own purposes? Okay, for sure.
And
okay, yeah, I was noticing that after Bertrand gets. Did you have more to say? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Yeah, Bertrand would kind of walk up and put a hand on Sif's shoulder and make eye contact and just give him like a long nod, pat him on the shoulder. I don't know if Sif just remains angry or what. He's not really going to say anything, but he's trying to calm him down without, again, not really knowing what the fuck to say or do. So he kind of just, yeah, man. And he's going to kind of just like walk around and just take a closer look at that crack.
That crack?
Yeah, I don't know if anything else would come of it.
It looks like it can just be pushed.
What about Faradיר?
Yeah, anything Faradיר doing?
I rolled a check.
Oh yes, unfortunately you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I don't have much going on in religion, so if this is all religion stuff,
Gotcha.
I don't have Arcana. I have Thessalonian.
I was waiting until we knew. Yeah, I was waiting until we knew what happened with your roll before Fen would say anything about what he had discovered. And I think since you're right there with him, he would turn to Faradir and say, these columns are depicting all sorts of demons. I am somewhat familiar with most, but there is one in particular I don't recognize. It's almost insect of some kind, but uh, my only guess is I don't think any of them are correct. Faradir, did anything look familiar to you?
No, I haven't seen anything in here that draws my eye.
Fair enough. There's no books in here.
No books.
No one, not that anyone's pointed out, at least.
Can only see a book when it's been pointed out.
It's like a T-Rex can't see anything unless they move.
Yeah.
Faradir can't see books unless they're pointed out.
Yeah.
There's a flick
This
of
library's empty.
Sierra.
Sorry. Go ahead, Jake.
I was just saying, like at the book joke, like there's a flick in Sif's ear. So it's like he's paid attention, but
Sif's like,
not a
where
little bit.
books?
This library.
This library's empty.
This bitch empty.
Yeet. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. So funny. It's so hot in this room.
Why is everybody walking around with their hands open?
Yeah.
What are you checking out at the counter? There's
Yeah.
nothing there.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you people?
What are
Gets
you
let out.
finding them for? There's nothing there.
Let out in a straitjacket.
Yeah, that's so funny.
All you wizards.
Where are your
Okay.
books?
All right.
All right.
Deeply unserious. So sorry.
Yeah. Well, I think we're all just like trying to deflect because we don't want to be sad all night.
Also true.
It's not a great show when everybody's like,
Well, Faradir, I think
we cry
Faradir
for more minutes.
honestly more mad. He's kind of got the low brow, kind of staring at the floor, not making eye contact. Rage in his eyes,
Like seething, simmering.
simmering.
Yeah, I
Sif
think
did walk over and drop the halberd and the sort of like metal wand, maybe a control wand, something like that,
Mhm.
in front of Fen and Faradir. So he dropped those at you
That's
guys,
right.
kind of looked at you guys, and then like turned around, and that's when Bertrand put his hand on his shoulder.
Right.
That's right. Forgot about that.
They are in the party stash. I think I'm just gonna hand wave a lot of the simpler magical items for checks just to make it easier.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't belabor the checks being done during the game, so I'm just gonna identify them for you guys.
That was oddly sensual with that new mic. I'm not gonna lie.
I like it.
yeah.
I just love this
new
mic.
ASMR
now.
Nick.
I just love hearing the sound of my own voice now.
You should have before.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I'm the only one who likes the monitor on.
I don't like it.
I'm the only one. I don't like the
I
sound
have
of
it
my
on
own
now
voice,
with
but
this mic. My headset is plugged into my microphone, so I can hear myself. And it helps it with the like awareness of what I'm saying, you know.
Exactly. That's why I like it. It's
Yeah,
like, whoa, bro, you are loud.
it makes sense.
It
So that
helps
is
me shut
a halberd with a +1 potency, with a potency rune of +1, and then
on my right beer.
a wand of resist energy.
Oh, that's cool.
It says +1 striking halberd.
Oh, striking, yes.
Oh, that's better.
That's a big deal.
That's like way better.
That's a good slapping stick.
Sif can transfer all of those.
Yes. Bertrand is gonna, just because fuck, do a sailing lore around the room.
But no,
Fishing for 20s?
You never know.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a 20 again.
Yeah, that's so stupid. Assuming that it doesn't yield anything, and he doesn't know. Okay, perfect. He will kind of step over to the group and say, "There's a glowing aura behind the statue. Just noticed. Did somebody ping that?"
Sif immediately just goes back. He needs some sort of like objective. So he just immediately goes back and sticks his head into that business.
Yeah, it isn't really a glowing aura. As I was looking at the map, it looked like somebody pinged it. Did you do that, Robert?
I did. I was being
Okay. Okay. I was like,
yes.
oh, something's happening over there.
Clicking around on the map is a remnant of me playing StarCraft 2 a lot, so I can't help it.
Yeah, retconning, Bertrand would have been like, there's a crack over there in the wall that would probably be able to proceed with, and then Sif like walks away, and then he would basically just continue and say, I do not like the idea of leaving here. And he doesn't look, but nods with his head towards Ordwy. It's like, I do not like the idea of leaving her here. However, so it might be best to take her back, rest, and then return to this room. Again, I don't feel comfortable leaving her like this, and I don't think we should take her with us. But I understand we're part of something bigger here, so I will defer if I'm outvoted, but I do wish to take her out of this place. She doesn't need to be here any longer.
I think this would both be wise and respectful to our friend. I also think if we're going to continue and try to stop whatever's happening here, that a rest would do us a lot of good. Mentally, physically, spiritually. We have gone through much.
Yes.
I'm with you, Bertrand.
Perfect. Sif. Hi, Mike.
As you guys were having that conversation, I don't know how to privately respond. I'm gonna try to push in.
Fair enough.
The door opens.
Okay. Sif goes in. He's just token polite, but yeah, he's gonna go in.
Oh,
right.
Sif.
You enter this very short hallway that drops down into a worked set of stone stairs that lead down into darkness.
I'm just gonna stand at the top of the stairs, staring down at the darkness.
Staring down at the darkness.
Staring at the darkness. I cast magic missile at the darkness.
It's gonna hit.
That's a classic callback.
What a time to not have calm emotions.
Do you continue down, Sif, or are you just staring into the darkness? You hear your friends walking up behind you.
I think once I hear them walking up, I hear them walking up. I just kind of, I keep going a little bit. I put my arm out so I can feel the wall and make sure I have a guided step, but we need to keep going.
Right, but
Her death means nothing if we just sit.
We'll be back. You need to rest. You're bleeding, mate. You need to sleep. It's just gonna follow you slowly. Sif.
Baronier's gonna look back at Fan like,
I'm not trying to con you. I'm trying to help you.
Fen just kind of sighs deeply.
What other quote could I do here?
that's good.
Sif is currently halfway down the stairs now.
Do not take me for some conjurer of cheap tricks.
That's my line.
Yeah, fair.
Sif, the stairs continue down clockwise into the darkness below.
I think I slow as I can't see. I am kind of continuing on, but there's right, the logic of what is happening is catching up with me. So I am slowing, but I'm huffing. I'm not. Sif is processing.
Yeah, Bertrand is kind of getting a little emotional again. It's just like, you won't be able to help her. She'll die in vain if you die as well. We've got to take care of ourselves first now. Let's get out of here for a little bit, take care of her, do what we can, and we'll be back. I promise you. I don't know if I need to.
Will it be too late at that point? We've taken our time so far, but now we've woken the beast, so to speak. That Drexer said he was afraid of her. That construct upstairs.
I think he would refer to
She's gone now.
Well, you might be right, but if we're not ready, it'll be too late regardless. It's a gamble we'll have to take, because we'll be dead otherwise. And then it will definitely be too late.
So if we... I can't say we, I suppose but I would assume you feel the same. We made a promise to her that we would end this madness. But we cannot end it if we die as well. I can't imagine what you're feeling. Maybe I can, to some extent, but we can't die here. And we owe Ordwy a proper burial, my friend.
Let us rest. Let us bury Ordwy. Have some tea. Come back tomorrow. Stronger, smarter, and more prepared.
Can't do this alone, so.
No, mate, we wouldn't want you to either. We're all together.
And I need your light. I probably point back.
If you're going, I'm going.
We're not going right
if
now.
I'm going, then Fenn's going, because I pay Fenn.
Because I pay Fenn.
I pay Fenn, yes.
It's true. I have to go where the money is. I can't deny this.
Well, I mean, I don't want to be left out. I'll go as well, but again, we need to put a pin in this, so to speak. We'll be back literally as soon as we can. I don't need to rest, but I don't want her here. That's not his accent. There it is. I don't want her here as long as she doesn't need to be here anymore. She needs to rest elsewhere, not here. Again, I don't need to rest. We don't need to take very long. It's just we need to get her out of here. And you need to fucking bandage yourself up. Bleeding on my boots.
Kind of like examine myself.
You're badly injured,
spots
mate.
of blood.
We're all, actually not great.
I'll follow you. I just hope that the time we take to get her back to the surface, we don't lose whatever we're on the cusp of. I feel like that would be more of a dishonor to her memory than letting her sit in this stone tomb for another couple of hours.
You know, based on everything we've done down here, we've been quite disruptive. So I do feel that we've delayed this process long enough that has bought us a few hours to take her out. Again, if we hadn't been so productive here, damaging this temple to these demons, I might feel more inclined to rush through, but we have done a lot. And I don't want that work to go to waste by us dying in the next room.
I put my hand on your shoulder. I'll follow you back.
Right.
and I try to squeeze past
I
everybody.
was gonna say, yeah,
in-
he's like
in
gonna
the
want you to.
stairs.
He's gonna want like try to pull you as well. So like we'll switch places. Like I hear you,
Yeah.
but I need to see you leave. I'm not gonna just be like, all right, see ya, and then Sif runs down the stairs in the darkness.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, so you guys are
Right.
retracing your steps back to Stonehome.
Yeah. Bertrand's gonna pick Ordwy up and carry her like a reverent carry, not like a fireman carry or anything.
Gonna pick my shield back up.
Perfect.
Don't forget your items.
Yeah. Whatever items you dropped on the stairs.
You got him.
Right.
Keys wallet found.
All right. So you guys, it probably takes you a solid, maybe hour and a half to make it all the way back to Stonehome. But there you are, back in Iron Harbor.
I think we just stay in Stonehome personally. Above
You
table. I don't think we need to go back to town for anything.
clamber through the basement of Stonehome. There is Paul Blart posted there.
Oh fuck.
Um,
God, I forgot about that.
Posted up.
And his goat segue.
yeah,
Yeah.
posted there with his goat segue. You know, that's their guard.
Thank you,
post there.
Chris.
Just keep an eye out
Yeah.
for your guys' return, or if anything, dangers that might be creeping their way back from Rusthenge here. But as soon as you guys appear out of the darkness, he puts his sword away, and gives you a nod. And then Bertrand, you walk up and you see his face kind of visibly change as he sees that you're carrying a body. He looks happy, and then he just goes immediately somber, and he says, "Welcome back." I can't remember his voice, but yeah. welcome
Nobody
back.
can. It's all good. It's
Back
bittersweet.
at some cost, unfortunately.
What can I help you with something, or what? Who did you
I
find?
imagine Bertrand's arms are a little sore, so he might be trying to see if somebody. Or he's like,
Oh, Paul Blart immediately
struggling.
shoves Segway into your general direction, and then offers, like, helps you put Ordwy's body onto Segway. Segway's a huge goat. It's like it's a mountable goat. Let's say that, medium sized.
Thank you.
Weird.
She was getting heavy, I could tell.
Well, you offered to help, but I didn't take you seriously. Fair day.
I wasn't that serious.
I know.
Just
I know
more
you-
one of those things you say, you know.
I know your polite voice. It's just politeness. And I thank you for that. But no, we need to let's get her upstairs and
We could ask Vanda to dress the body while we treat our wounds and prepare to return.
there maybe she has some magics that can keep her gently reposed for the time being. Didn't know how to say it without saying that, so didn't want to say it. Yeah, anyway.
The one that makes us not smell.
Or yeah. Oh, I guess it's correct.
But yes,
Speaking of magics, maybe we could find something that could help us in this fight. Quickly assess exactly what it is we're fighting and take its weakness and stick it to it.
the random cat will assist us.
Yes,
Just one of the strays of Stoneholm.
yeah. Since we've cleared it out, all of the stray cats have come back, and it's just a feral cat colony.
That cat has a sword. He's
Yeah.
ready for battle.
Oh man.
So Paul Blart
Peaceful.
will take Segway and Ordwy up the stairs to the ground floor of Stonehome, and He says he's just gonna take her to where the clinic is. Sister Vanda and Trig can be found quite easily. Maybe they're in the mess hall. As you guys kind of enter, and they look up at you guys, and Vanda stands up, and she greets you guys. What's happened?
What
Many
we found.
things.
Yes. We found her, and then
Wasn't
she
enough.
fell in battle. Probably should have come out first. But hindsight is 2020. Is there anything you can do to keep her from wasting away before we can come up and give her a proper burial? Is that in keeping with Caden's worship as a burial? Whatever's appropriate for Caden. Don't worship the man, the god. Excuse me. He's a man who became god. I don't know their customs well. Can you help? Help.
Yeah, Vanda
Second
says,
level spell.
I can. Unfortunately, I can't. I don't have the abilities to keep her body from deposing, I suppose.
There's like no nice way to say it at all.
Yeah.
She's gonna rot.
But we can wrap her and make sure she's comfortable until we're able to return her to Osprey Cove for proper burial. I imagine she would want to be buried amongst her friends, and the ceremonial rites of Caden aren't lost to me. The funerary rites are called the last call, and they take place in her favorite tavern or inn, if there was such thing in Osprey Cove.
There is. It's called the Tub.
The Tub? That's a terrible name for a
Rub a
tavern.
dub down at the Tub.
Can Sif make a medicine check to understand, like, perhaps the best way to preserve the body enough to slow the effects of time on this body in a non-magical way?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and roll medicine.
Yeah, critical fumble, and you're like, put it in a piranha tank.
She
This
won't
fat-
rot at all.
This
And-
vat of
Yeah.
acid should do nicely.
Yeah.
This vat of melted butter is excellent.
Right. Quad has
Uh,
entered its saw phase.
You won't have to roll anything. You would kind of just based off your studies back in Osprey Cove and just reading through embalming processes. You're familiar with the practice, but you've never actually performed it. But
Mhm.
You could definitely rub some.
Careful.
You can embalm the body with light oils and salves to help it from decaying quickly. You think you'd be able to hold the body for a few days.
Okay. As you know, we're kind of moving around the compound. I talked to Vanda and Trig and tried to see if we can locate those and make a plan to sort of prepare Oldwe so that she can sit here while we go back in.
Okay, yeah. You find enough. You're able to make maybe some makeshift salves out of whatever's available to help keep the body until it's ready for transport.
Okay. And you know,
Or do
when
we-
we find him, I look at Bertrand and say, "Do you want to help me?"
I wouldn't know what to do, but yes, I would. Just
I'll guide you.
please.
Thank you, Vanda. Thank you, Trig. But we'll take this one.
They both nod respectfully, and leave you guys to it in the clinic to dress her body, to dress Ordwe. That takes probably a good 4 hours to do. During that time, is there anything that Faradir and Fen would like to do in Stoneholm or even around town? Now, you guys know that if you walk into town, you're probably going to get approached and questioned by the townsfolk. Everybody's kind of just waiting to hear from you guys, hoping that you would emerge from Stoneholm with some kind of information. Because the last they heard was that Nur had been taken and Stoneholm was infested with some kind of strange tetanus plague.
Still kind of is.
Yeah, it is.
Still kind of is.
Yeah.
They've cleaned up as best they could, but it still needs some repair.
I don't know that Fen would want to go too far out of where we're at right now, given that, and also because we're planning on going back down as soon as we can. So I think if anything, he might ask Trig if Trig has anything that might be helpful for whatever other encounters we might come against here soon.
Trig would only have like mundane common weapons and armors.
Okay. Probably not then.
Might have. Are you looking for something specific?
Not necessarily. I need to double check my inventory here. Let's see.
The wand of Bane, big bad evil guy.
Wand of Nuke.
The BFG wand.
The BFG.
Yeah.
Yes. BFW. Big fucking wand.
That's called a staff.
Fair enough.
Oh goodness, just.
I guess maybe not. I do have a few healing potions on me and some other stuff, so I think maybe a Fen might be okay. So I think instead, after asking him that, I think Fen would kind of retire early for the day, and he's still going through some of his PTSD flashbacks right now, with everything that just happened, talking about burials, and with the town still being in danger too.
Okay. Sorry, I was distracted. I was looking up what a Tetsubo was because I had to remember what it was called when you said big.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like that's
You
I also
Tetsubo.
Tetsubo. That's probably my favorite kind of like club weapon. It's a
That's pretty
Japanese
Right,
bludgeoning
reminds me of
device.
the word Zetsubo.
Tetsubo is in also in the Tiansha World Guide, I believe.
Such a cool fucking weapon.
There's a goblin ancestry that it specializes with that weapon.
That's cool.
Tetsubo. Sorry. What's Sven doing?
Yeah, so Fen is retiring early, having PTSD from all the things happening. But I was also going to say...
Kind of.
Kind of. I was also going to say, as a player, when we were talking about what the burial rites of Caden Callion were, I was like, what would that be? And then I remembered that Caden is like the god of,
Drink.
alcohol and also like partying and fireworks, if you look at the firebrand stuff. So I was like, are we about to light Ordwe's body on fire, like,
Dude.
via firework?
Yeah, it's like that's got to be what it is. It's just like a fucking raging bonfire, and everybody just like parties the fuck all night.
It is a party.
Raises the sunlight till the sun rises.
I did a little bit of like workshopping and research on what a funerary ceremony for a follower of Caden would be, and I came up with like like tavern crawls, but like not a crawl, like tavern takeovers.
That's cool.
They would just the entire ceremony attendees would just like run into taverns and drink and eat, and then run into the next one and then drink and eat also. Just hours of storytelling and reminiscing and like even like a concert or a show. Because Cadence was also everywhere. A bard. Yeah, fireworks has got to be. But the final, like the last of it would end up at the person's favorite tavern, and that's where they would have the final round at. There'd be a toastmaster, to someone who's very close family member or friend, to do the final toast, and that's when they would take the follower's body to fire and scatter the ashes after that. But the final round can last up to weeks.
Wow.
And
talk about a hangover.
I just imagine like everybody in the celebration would be like dumping their drinks over the pyre, also alcoholic drinks to make it more inflamed and just give it bursts of energy. But yeah, it sounds terribly fun.
Yes. It's like, hopefully not a lot of people die often. Like, I can't take this, my liver.
I had the opposite idea. I was like, everyone die. Like, let's go.
Oh, I guess get it over in one celebration.
So I have an idea. If Fen is going to retire early, Faradir would like to go to the general store and maybe sell our stuff for us.
Why?
I would like to, one, impersonate like a drifter, and so he could make it over there, and then diplomacy check to maybe get a better deal, and then sell our stuff.
Okay. You remember that there's not really a general store, it's just Elsie's. She did have a bunch of like strange curios and a mix of like pastries and alchemical goods, cutlery, mugs, knickknacks, silverware. Is there anything specific that you want?
Looking to sell and get a good deal to hook the party up. So when they wake up, they got a fat bag of gold.
Okay.
That's what Faradir can do.
And you're just looking to sell stuff out of your stash.
Yeah, and I was hoping that maybe since I'm such a good convincer, I could get good deals. Because Faradir is good at that.
I need that striking rune, mate.
Okay, yeah. Anything that you guys want, just pull out of the stash.
I'm gonna take the wand.
Let's see here. I love the idea that there actually is a general store somewhere in Iron Harbor, and it's run by Jim Pipe.
But only he knows where it is.
But only he knows where it is. So, so that's why we didn't notice it at first.
It's up on the hill with all the rams.
We need to take the things out of the stash. Is that what you're saying?
Anything
if you want
to keep, everything else will be sold.
Who wants? Okay. So who's our main healer? Like treat wounds healer.
I mean,
that would be Sif.
Sif, do you want to take the healer's toolkit then?
Yes.
I have a better one. That would be best for anyone who has proficiency. Sif will definitely take the Everlight crystal. We don't have the clothing anymore because that went to Orgui. And Sif would absolutely be okay. Looks like someone already took it out. Like that halberd, right? Like I need to be able to transfer the runes off of that.
I grabbed it.
So how do I don't know, how do you move it? You just drag it over to the person?
Yep, drag it to yourself.
Drag it to yourself or drag it to your sheet.
Yeah, I don't think you can give it to somebody else.
Ben, are you going to take that toolkit, the healer's toolkit then?
No, because my...
It has one that's better?
Ben's healing is actually based on nature, not medicine. So it wouldn't really do him any good.
The ration tonic, I would advocate to keep as well as the comprehension elixir. Uh, Sif does believe that the dragon bone arrowhead would be useful, even though it's beyond comprehension. Air quotes.
Quick thought: this would be a great time to take a bio break while we sort this out as well.
Ah, yes. Perfect. Good idea.
Good call.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few minutes, ladies and
I'm an idiot.
gentlemen.
Go piss,
Exit
girl!
Stage left.
Go
Piss,
piss,
girl.
girls. Go piss.
Piss everywhere.
Piss
Oh no.
everywhere. Pull. All the hot dogs are put away, folks. Don't you worry about a thing. We're ready.
None here.
Jump back in. All the shopping's done. You didn't see it, but Faraday dressed up like an old lady and went to Elsie's unnoticed. Didn't even get asked why she was carrying around 2 large suits of breastplate and dozens of weapons on her back to be sold. But
Just a Skyrim merchant, like.
yeah, exactly.
All he did was walk up. What you selling?
Spooky.
Resident 4.
Oh man, there's bots in the chat. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, there's a few.
I banned one.
Oh fuck.
Oops.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
Todd Howard somehow keeps making us buy Skyrim even 10 years after the fact.
I played Skyrim the other day while I was washing dishes.
Right.
On my
Absolutely
Alexa.
a better game than
That's what I
Starfield.
All right. So you guys, we'll just say that the night goes by. After you guys get done taking care of Ordwe, is there
Question?
anything you guys want to do before bedding down for the night?
I have a question.
Yeah.
It says that my rapier is now a +1 striking rapier. Did you already? Is that?
I didn't do nothing.
How did that happen? I wonder.
Wasn't that already there before?
Is it because of the oil that you use during combat?
Oh,
I
it
put
was,
the
that's
oil,
right.
but it should have. Did
Oh,
you
I
adjust it
I manually
manually?
adjusted it for that. So
Okay, got it. I don't know if you want to leave it. I think we're gonna. I think Bertrand's gonna try to talk Sif into taking it off of the halberd and putting it onto the rapier.
yeah. Do you want to try and run a crafting check to remove the runes and place them onto the rapier for the remainder of the night?
Yeah, I would have healed up, because I do medicine checks every 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
I would have healed up Bertrand and anybody else who needs it. And then this, because I'll just tell you, I'll take the point of exhaustion or however that works in Pathfinder. Sif, there's no way Sif is sleeping tonight.
Fair.
So he's just gonna occupy himself. I think there's a little bit of anger that, Ben just retired early, understandably, but Sif is like wanted to go up, heal, and right back. So it's like his mind is racing, so he has to stay busy since people are forcing him to rest, which is ultimately a good thing. Crafting check.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
Bertrand is gonna be right there with you. He might eventually kind of doze off towards the morning light, but he probably stays up chatting with you and walking through this process of so then you just scrape it off with a little knife. It's crazy. Just watching you do this crafting process and just basically trying to keep you company, and he needs it too. So
Right.
that's a very good point.
Yeah, I gotta look at you with that comment. It's a little more complicated than that, but yeah.
No, I'll believe you.
Does this artisan tools because does this affect the rune transfer, or is that more like metallurgic stuff?
I don't know any specifics, but yeah, you can use the bonus. It's metal on metal, so
I'll take the bonus.
yeah. No.
Is Was it a low number?
That was a natural,
natural
one.
Natural 1.
Yes.
I don't think I can break magic items.
It's probably just a failure.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
I do
I
have a
break
hero
your
point.
rapier.
No, joyful. He'll take if you want to do that, he'll take Ordweez and just restart.
How many
Fighting here
obols?
now.
Can't I give somebody a hero point on Twitch with some obols?
I have one from Chris gave me
You
one.
guys are exempt.
I mean,
weeks ago.
it's your item. If you want to use an ober on this, I don't have any, so
Is it going to break?
I
Like,
don't know.
I don't think. I think you just.
It isn't at 1, so maybe I break the tools. I don't know.
Fuck it. I'll just use it.
Say to me.
I'll just
Okay.
use it. Let's just not. Let's take this out of the equation. Give me that fucking room.
Okay. Let me try this again then.
Singing Linkin Park over there.
I am.
Okay, I thought that's what that was.
As he should.
Yes.
Okay. Did it? Oh,
Oh.
fuck. Sorry. It
That's
didn't.
right.
It didn't do private. Wait.
It's okay. We know it's
Said
good now.
privately rolled some die, but I saw the dice. I don't know. Anyways.
Okay, yeah, it's perfect. You move both the runes over with ease.
Awesome.
Jeez.
Yeah, with the net, maybe Bertram's like, "Oh, that doesn't look too good," and then he like squeezes his he has his hands in his pockets and he kind of like squeezes, and he feels that obol crack in his hand in his pocket, and like oh, and like you time for winds for just a second, and you cut it off right.
All right. And you guys get a nice rest after that. Oh, I gotta select your tokens.
Do we all heal up?
I would have healed around.
Yeah, I think you would have just taken your time with it, right?
Yeah, because I can heal every 10 minutes. So there's no reason, even with nat ones, you know,
Yeah,
there's
you
no
guys
reason
can
I
just
can't
put yourselves
heal
up to
everybody.
full health.
But like I said, I don't know if there's a penalty, Robert, for the first night of no rest, but Sif's not sleeping. So if there's a penalty,
yeah,
we should apply that.
I will.
Yeah,
Okay.
do me too. Do me.
Whoa.
Okay.
Please.
I got enough dicks. I'm just kidding.
Hell yeah. Pass him around.
Pass them around. Do you want the dolphin one?
Oh.
At work, you know,
I was gonna say it makes noise.
No, you're the one that makes the noise. It's so good it makes you ah. God damn it.
I don't know what to say.
You ever it's just so good you just go
That was good. That was good.
You got me speechless. I'm embarrassed.
Oh fuck.
Goodness. Okay.
All right, you guys gather your
Right.
shit
Ooh,
and
no.
head back down to the. Yeah, it's all been pushed out by the dolphin dick.
Yeah.
You guys head back down to the basement of Stonehome and walk your happy asses back to the temple of Zarazmok. Sorry, first
like
the
I
Sky
need a
Metal Workshop.
seatbelt.
There were some parts of the Sky Metal Workshop that were unexplored. You guys might remember there had been some unopened doors. Looking at you, Bertrand. In case your curiosity might get the better of you to explore them, we can. Otherwise, we can head straight to that vertical staircase behind the statue.
No, I think
Go ahead.
is honestly, as much as I like to get into these other doors here, I imagine Sif is honestly probably like head down, like on a mission to this
That's what I was thinking too.
back. This. So we're probably following Sif to get down there, and then we just go right to the crack in the wall.
Rick.
Yeah,
to the
I
That's
would
why.
have requested light on my shield too, so that way I can have that.
All right, so walking order is Sif, followed by
Probably Fen.
Fen. Then
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll swap with Sif for this bit. I will
Yeah.
take up the rear.
taking up the rear.
This is
I can't do the dolphin sound now.
just.
Did you like the Peter Griffin one? Yeah.
All right, and Fairdeer, you're casting light upon Sif.
Cast the light.
Oops. On Sif. Cast it on Sif. Why is that?
Oh.
We are not on the map, by the way.
I know, I'm trying to
Correct.
prepare it for. There we
Robert, you're not doing enough simultaneous actions. You're slacking here.
go. You know
Vamp
what?
on the dolphin dicks more. Let's go. What else we got?
Give me all your elbows. Everybody's wounded too.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
He's using his authority.
Exactly.
I'm the GM.
I can do what
Listen
I
to
want.
me.
Listen to
Everybody's
me.
exhausted.
Arr.
Daddy, chill.
Look at me. I am the GM now.
Fucking is that?
What the fuck is the condition called? I can't think right
Yeah, I'm gonna-
now.
You want me to Google it?
Drained,
Dolphin.
drained, exhausted,
Fatigued.
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 There's a lot of
There's the
conditions in
word.
Pathfinder.
There it is. Thank you. Give yourselves a pat on the back. There we are. New map.
This
Who dis?
spoilers deep.
What's
That's what the
supposed to
map's
show
called.
name? Damn
Whoa.
it.
Mm.
All right. So, you guys climb down this this vertical staircase, and it
Oh.
ends. This vertical shaft ends in. Wait, what? Hold on.
Our cameras are all switched.
I am
Oh.
Cody now.
Oh,
Oh.
How did
Dylan,
that happen?
we are having some fun times.
That's all fun in the Death Dreams neighborhood.
Gotta love these technical difficulties.
I blame the dolphins.
Yeah, this dolphin dick came
Oh,
over.
we've been dolphin
That-
hacked.
The
Dolphin
dolphins,
dicked.
the dolphins are the second most intelligent species on the planet, right? The
After
mice,
not us, right?
After
right? Yeah, we're the third. The mice are the smartest. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, check out what's his name? Douglas Adams' work, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Okay.
got it.
I picked the wrong scene. Okay, that's better.
I thought it was Flowers for Algernon.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Doesn't
too.
make any sense, but that's what I was thinking.
So you walk down these stairs, and in front of you, Sif, is a very impressive remnant of an ancient bridge that looks like it crossed a vast chasm to the north. The chasm fluctuates between 30 and 40 feet across, growing larger to the west and narrower to the east. There are 3 passages that you can make out behind the vertical staircase that you guys are trying to walk out from to the south. One to the southeast, to the southwest, and then directly south. You can't see it on the map, but the light is just from where Sif was to the northwest. There's an outcropping that's barely made out of a cliff, but it looks like there's remains of a body over there.
Oh, so like over here, maybe?
Yes.
Okay, over there.
And as you shine, the magical light that's cast upon you kind of glimmers off of something on the body.
Back your body.
Well, I don't think we're going to be able to reach whatever that is.
Something to keep in mind, though.
Yes, it's very far away. I can barely see it.
There are some passages behind us, though. Maybe that's a start.
Path of least resistance.
It's better than nothing.
Should not finish. There it is.
Sif is gonna start going down.
Well, that way.
All right.
The other one looks nice, but I will.
Right, we'll stop.
Nope, he says it under his breath. Nobody hears.
Okay.
Oops, sorry, Finn.
My foot.
Flat tire.
So you're walking down, and Sif,
I'm in the wall.
as sorry, hold on. You guys are being quite loud as you are walking, and as you come around the corner here, you guys are ambushed.
Oh, shit.
Well, damn.
We're just going for a casual fucking stroll, and
Yeah.
I step on Finn's shoe on accident, and then
So
there's
let's just roll some initiative.
Echoes. Ben makes a dolphin noise when you
echo.
step on his foot.
an echo.
Fool of a took.
Got a 18 on initiative.
Ooh, I also got an 18.
19 for Bertrand.
I got an 11 for old Faradir.
Okay, so just as you guys come around this corner, Sif with your magical light, entering this small alcove to the northwest. It contains a flat top rock that's covered in fungus that sits almost like a table in the cave. There's two other flat boulders on either side that look like they may have functioned as chairs. It looked like there may have been something laid atop the larger boulder, but had been quickly removed. And as you're kind of looking at it out of the side of your eye, you see these two creatures kind of peer out from the darkness and fire crossbow bolts at you.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
All tables are bad.
Whoa,
Oh no.
that thing's pretty cool.
It might be a Sverfneblin? Surf, yes.
For Neblin? Yeah.
Deep gnomes. They
A
are
surf nublin.
surf nublins. They are not that. You may recognize these as like that one you had killed so many
From the
moons
strange
ago.
amalgamation of Bush.
From the
Ooh.
Or whatever it
amalgamation
was.
of Bush.
Yes.
So long ago.
These creatures are squat. They're wearing raggedy leather clothes, patched and holy in various places. Trench coat, wielding small crossbows. Their hair is white and wild, with long, large, floppy ears. These are Darrow.
That's right. I
Not
have a bunch
Durgar?
yeah.
Durgar.
I have a bunch of notes about that encounter, but it's just this lady.
This
Great
lady and
notes.
her damn centipede.
I said we got her the venom, but
I feel that's like me writing notes with ADHD. I'm like, this lady. What? Okay, no, this lady.
Yeah. What fucking lady?
I didn't get anything important down.
All
They-
right. So, yeah, Bertrand, you might hear Sif kind of react like, oh, oh.
Yeah. Do they? There's no surprise. Whoa. There's no surprise rounds, right? So like they don't really fire.
No. But
Okay.
yeah, they
Cool.
jump out from their hiding places and are about to fire.
Hey, they're looking down this way, eh?
Hey,
To
he's the
the
GM. He has authority for a surprise round if he wants to.
Yeah, you're so nice, Robert. I fucking kill people in my games.
I mean, I
Uh,
don't say I won't.
I was gonna say, don't give him any
Yeah.
ideas.
I'm gonna stay in the back.
Can I undo 5 feet?
Apparently not.
No, it doesn't look like I can. Either way, no. I honestly, I think he would have come here, and like been looking south, thinking that the creatures were around the corner this way, not really realizing that this opening was here. So he like kind of like comes around, like comes up through the party. It's like, excuse me, I'm gonna go up there and take a look, and then like walks too fast, runs past, and like kind of slides and sees the creatures there. Spooky.
Say that noise. I was like, oh.
They're scary. Ooh, they're hopping around.
Oh, they're giggling.
That's scary.
I might need to turn that off for my own sanity because that's gonna fucking spook me.
Ben
Anyway.
leaves.
Double moves up, uses 2 stride actions to get roared up in this one. And he's gonna sigh, you. Actually, I'm really tired. I might fucking raise. Oh, they have crossbows out?
Yeah.
No, he's gonna attack. I don't think they might try to shoot me, but either way, he's gonna then strike out with the rapier. 1 attack. Take dueling parry off. I didn't mean to turn that on. T for target. How does all this work?
I'll play.
Ooh, nat 20.
For natural 20.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and read off what that critical hit is.
Crit hit. It
And
is. So it is. What kind of damage is this? I can't remember. It's. I want to say it's piercing, but it's not.
How's the
Rapier is
not
slashing.
piercing?
Rapier is piercing.
I was gonna say, I think it's piercing.
Oh, maybe I thought it was slashing. Anyway, triple damage. Crit effect. Target must succeed a fortitude check or die
Oh my
with
god.
headshot.
Whoa.
Right?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Alright. That's fucking tight.
Calling big shot birdie.
What is the fort save against the 30? DC 30?
That's what I'm doing against your roll, yeah.
Okay, it's dead.
It
Yeah, it
failed.
doesn't stand a
You
chance.
can describe your kill.
Yeah, he like I said, he kind of like walks up, or like runs up through the group and is like heading one direction, but then out of the corner of his eye, he sees that one creature, and he's like, "Oh no, it's over here!" And like just turns around and then just kind of like whoop, slices right out, straight
John
like
wicked him.
yeah. And then he's like, "Yeah, must have had some kind of self-destruct. I didn't hit him that hard." There's an obscure line from Empire Strikes Back. And then he's like, "Oh, they're very weak. Just hit them one time and they'll die." And that's his turn. Wow. Okay. Very cool.
Alright, sweet.
Take
One
it.
down, one to go.
Can I roll that damage? Just,
Yeah, go ahead and hit critical.
well, I guess it would only be 2d6 because I don't have panache or everything.
Mm.
Whatever.
Yeah, I like the death thing better.
Yeah, that's very cool. 100%. I just wanted to know what triple damage would have been. So 15 points is still a lot, but
Still, yeah.
Alright, Sif, you're up.
headshot.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to this guy, 1 action, and as I move up, I'm just gonna be kind of grumbling. It's like I'm gonna grumble in the language that they understand, because I remember I spoke the language that the previous era spoke. I think that I don't remember what Undercommon is in Pathfinder.
Sakroth.
Sakroth. Sakroth?
Sakroth.
Sakroth. Cute. I'm just gonna mumble in that as I'm like walking up, and it's like, could have just talked. You could have talked. And I'm gonna, as I'm walking up, I'm gonna devise a stratagem. Oh boy, what happened?
He thinks.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
I like that.
I got it.
Take
I'm
the
gonna take the
14.
14.
Yep, that'll hit.
Yeah, plus yeah, that puts it at like a 20. Hold on. What does that put it at? Okay, so devise stratagem. So if I do strategic strike on this guy, is that how it's gonna
Yeah, it should.
apply?
Oh. Is there an action that you can click on?
Oh, I think I can we can attack, and then I can replace my. Yeah, we can use that. Oh, so it's a +10. So it'd be at 24 to hit.
Okay, that is a hit.
I was crit fishing. Didn't get it. Okay, I'm gonna damage, and we will add my strategic strike in. Come on. Rolled low. 5 points of damage as I walk up and I kind of smack this guy. Because I smacked him with strategic strike, they are they're gonna be off guard to Fen. So I'm gonna smack him. I'm gonna look back at Fen. So, come finish this one.
Gladly, we do not have time for these.
And that's Mitchell.
All right, Fen, you're up, and then Fairdeer.
All right, Fen is gonna move up here. Let's get a little closer. See this thing. Fen is going to form a lance of water in his hand as he casts Divine Lance and chucks it at this thing. Come on. Aww. Nuggies. Well, if it's a 19, does it hit?
19 with it off guard. Yes, it is a hit.
Oops. Okay, so we're gonna do. Oh wow! I rolled as low as humanly possible. 3 points of
Literally.
spirit damage.
Yes.
Yeah, it was literally more dangerous to step on those die than the damage did.
Not wrong. Well, I thought I'd be able to finish it off, but apparently I don't have Bertrand's touch. And it yelled at me in some weird language that I don't know.
That's what it yells out as it is its turn. See if you understood what it said.
I need to update the languages because when we did one of our updates, I lost all my languages in Foundry, so I have to update that.
Okay, it said there are intruders. You hear it echoing through the tunnels around you.
They called out.
Oh, shh. It's just like that one time at band camp.
It's gonna drop its hand crossbow and whip out its Atlas.
Ooh.
Um,
Thought it was going in a different direction.
Just sold one of those.
and it's gonna swing out at Sif.
It's a pregnant pause after a whip out.
And again, it's gonna transfer. Another miss. And Fairdeer, you are up.
All right, Faraday doesn't even know what's going on. He's going to step forward 15 feet just to see. And I guess with seeing that, he's going to continue. I can go 25 feet. Well, he's going to stay there. I don't think I can even see the creature, to be honest. There's so many people in front of me. Okay, well, I guess he's going to do the first action to move 25 feet. Second action. 5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
Alright, so
I
you move
must
up to
use
the
my
northern-
full stride movement.
right behind Bertrand, to the northern part of the alcove, some 10 feet away from Sif and the Darrow that he's engaged with.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful descriptions I did. And he is going to demoralize this thing. Get him with that intimidating glare for a 25.
There it is.
All right, and it works. Describe to us what that looks like.
So after his 2 actions of striding, he turns around And just gives it the old one big eye looking at him. Stares him down. And it's intimidating.
Garadir stares at him like the old man in the grocery store.
Yes, like you want to get away from him right now. Yeah, that's what he feels.
All right, and that brings us to the top of round 2. Bertram. And then Sif.
Bertrand, I think, is just gonna step up here. Step up once, strike out with the rapier. Oops, I should target. You're alright, Sif. Doesn't look like he's hit you. Right.
Can't hit the broadside of a bone.
Oh, that's bad. That's a neutral
Neither to
too.
Bertrand.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, you got it in my head. It's alright. It's my own fault. And then he's going to. Fuck! I don't have that thing that I thought I had. Oh, that's descriptive. He's
what?
gonna. It's at 4th level. I can. Anyway, whatever. He swings out a second time. Fuck! I heard the miss, the whiff sound. 11 total to hit on that second one. And says, "Well, I'll help you can hit him. This one's wily. That one was really slow. This one's. It's the exact opposite.
This one must be the boss of the two.
Exactly. This one's in charge. It's the boss of the book." I was gonna say. Never mind. Anyway, that's his turn.
Okay. Sif.
Okay. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna devise a stratagem against this guy. And will an 18 hit this guy?
Found it.
Sorry. 18. Yes, it will.
Okay.
Got him.
With it being demoralized.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, yeah. So I will take that second action attack. Hit him with an 18. Let me do some damage. Add my strategic strike here. Smack him. Fuck. Only 7 points of damage.
Truly.
Fuck. Bam. Feel it. Feel it in the bones.
Do I want to do a map? Not particularly.
Protect
Yeah.
yourself, Sif.
I'll raise my shield.
Okay.
And as I raise my shield, I just kind of briefly look back at Fence. There's more coming.
What?
Oh no. I don't see any here at this moment, but I believe that.
Oh, because I hit him, he's off guard to you for your next attack.
Ah, okay. Got it.
Excellent.
All right. Well, Fen doesn't need to move this time, I suppose. So, he is going to try his Divine Lance again. Try to spear this thing against the wall. Oh, come on, Fen.
Ooh.
We have been here before. We don't need this to happen again.
Even with it being off guard and demoralized, that is still a miss with the 15.
Yeah, Fen is going back to the sucky dice rolling, apparently. Fen gains 7 more actions and casts a ton of Divine Lances.
I'm the GM.
I'm the GM. I get to have 7 attacks. So instead, Fen is going to cast Guidance on Bertrand. There we go. Words are hard.
Alright. Bertrand is empowered with the faith of Gazra.
Bertrand, you took one down. You can take down the other one.
Oh, I hope so.
Gosra believes in you. I don't, but Gosra does.
She's just. He kind of laughs, I guess. He's like, all right.
The creature yells out. Sif, it says, "Somebody come help!" And then swings out desperately with its Atlas on.
These people can't hit the broadside of a barn. Help before it's too late.
And then he
Three
shoots
strikes.
me.
I can't hit the broadside of a barn either.
Crit miss will trigger something from me.
So there's one hit,
Okay.
and that's gonna be max damage. 8 points from the Atlas to Sif, and 1 critical miss. Good, Bertrand.
Spicy.
Nice. It's a 27, which is just a
Boys.
hit. So, damn, son, they got hefty IC.
Yes, that would be just a hit.
Yes, because he is not off guard to me.
Correct.
2d6 damage, that is 10 points of damage.
It looks crazy. Sounds crazy. That's the end
There
of
it
its turn
is.
if we go to
Yeah.
Faraday.
These sound effects are wild.
Yeah,
Okay. Faradir. Do we know if this speaks thing? They just spoke common, right?
It has not spoken a word of common.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it said that it had said somebody come help me, so that must have been in a different language.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Sif was the only one that could understand it.
Dang it!
Sif did say that there are more coming.
Okay. My reasoning is because I can't bond mow this BZ, so I'm gonna needle darts it.
Bond mode, this is easy. That is a brand new sentence, right?
It's gonna have
Gotta
to
be
be
a brand new sentence.
Yeah, that's a no. I need to write that one down.
Ooh, 16 on the die for a 25.
That is a hit. It is amazing how the word BZ has traveled.
I have never heard that word until today.
Really?
Are you serious?
Wow.
What the hell is a BZ?
It's
It's
a lady,
bitch.
but a
Yeah.
rude,
Oh,
disgusting, not nice
Yeah.
usually.
No,
lady.
it's derogatory.
It's
for
a
sure.
softer B word.
Yes.
got it.
BZ.
I was picturing bees.
It's
Just
a
a lot of
Bay-
bees.
Bay Area slang.
Yeah, it's
That explains it, because I was like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
7 damage. 7 DiMaggio.
Yeah, it'll take that from your needle darts. They slam into it. Kinda
And
like
my last action.
tickled.
Let's see. He is going to stride 5, 10, 15 feet just to be with the group because I feel like we're going to be moving out soon. And that guy's going to be dead. And that's my turn.
We can only hope.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Top of round 3, Bertrand.
Bertrand puts his phone away after linking "Get Naked UBZ" by the Federation to Cody, and then he,
Yeah, such a throwback.
I will have to listen to that after and just be appalled at our culture. Live through the hyping movement. Anyway, it is still alive and well, depending on who you talk to. But Bertrand is going to, seeing that this creature is pretty. Actually, you know what? His instinct is kind of, he doesn't think when he's in battle. He is duelist. He's dueling this thing. He is going to attempt a feint. Where do it be? There it is.
Don't forget your guidance.
He feints on this creature. Yes, I'm going to use it on the attack.
Alright.
It-
You feint successfully with
I
the 20.
successfully feint. Then he strikes out. He tries his best to imitate one of the things that it yelled, but it comes out extremely racist.
Oh no.
I heard the swoosh of a miss. 18 missed.
18 is
Wow.
actually a hit. I don't know
Oh,
why.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I thought so.
Yeah, that's a miss. I mean, sorry, that's a hit.
Oh. Wait, is it?
The
You're
roller
missing.
coaster.
My heart.
It's
The
a hit.
gaslighting.
All right. That is going to be 46 worth of damage for a total of 18 points of damage.
Got
Did you roll it twice? Oh no, it was 18 to hit. Okay. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
like, turns out this one was easier. Maybe not. No, he's. I don't know. And then, having heard Sif say that more are coming, he's gonna kind of take a look around the corner and take a stride around. He's like, they might be coming from, are they coming from this way? And just like looks around the corner.
I've
Hold
not
out
seen
for hope.
anything.
He'll finish that movement so he's not standing right in front of Fenn's eyesight.
Okay.
And that would be his third action.
All right.
Call it day.
After a few moments, the tunnels go silent again, and
Silent
just hear the-
tunnel.
silent tunnels. You hear the slow dripping of wet cave water. You're breathing.
Silent tunnel.
There's peeing in the corner.
Moist
that is.
tunnel. All is wet.
Sorry, when it goes, it
all is
goes.
damp.
Can't stop once you started. It stings. Well,
That's how you get the yellow balls.
it does.
Very ominous music.
Am I able to see? Is Bertrand able to see down into like this area where it
Yes,
appears that there's
so-
more light?
It does look like this tunnel opens up into a smaller chamber. There looks like there's a makeshift campsite with a fire pit and another alcove to the west that opens up with some kind of bioluminescent glowing that's emanating from it.
Is there anything here in this little alcove we need to look at before we proceed? He kind of whispers now, and he's like, "We were really fucking loud earlier. We should be quiet." But-
I
Go for it.
was just gonna say, you do see Sif kind of like very frustratingly like pat down the corpse. They could have talked. We could have talked. These are mine now. And he just takes centipede venom from him.
Yep. Okay.
This is mine now.
All right. If let's just keep going then.
Yes, it's
Bertrand's
me.
gonna.
If you're trying to avoid notice, go ahead and roll a secret stealth check.
I'll do that.
Yay, my +2. Whee.
Can we do it if without? We need light though, right? So
Oh,
You can still try, but the light is definitely going to give you guys away.
what would happen if I maybe use the Everlight? Is that's softer and that can be covered pretty easily? Yeah. So I could kind of like funnel it like a flashlight, like a lantern maybe.
Yeah, like a bullseye lantern that would
I
work like
could
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll ask. I don't know who to remove the light from me, and then I will just use the thing. It doesn't give me a radius on it. The Everlight crystal.
Should say.
1,000 feet.
1,500 feet. Just say that it gives off light like a torch.
Okay. So yeah, but I can cover it. So I guess I'll because the shields are typically kind of like strapped to your arm, and then you can like hold the strap. So I'm gonna hold it in my shield hand, and this way I can kind of like turn over the shield and I can control the light. This way we can at least see in the dark.
Okay.
Oh, we need stealth checks, right?
Yes. Oh, I have some of your stealth checks. I got everybody but Sif's.
Not initiative. Stealth. My stealth is not fantastic, guys. Just so you know.
Okay. Got it. You guys move forward as creep on through the tunnel to the south into this little makeshift campsite.
Ben, army
did you-
crawling.
Did you take lead once we transitioned to this, or did you want Sif to be in front?
Actually, you know what? You have the torch, so maybe it is better if you go in front of me. He says from the ground.
Right. Sif is like Skyrim stealthing. Sif is not crawling on the ground.
Yeah. Just like crouched walking.
Yeah. Hey, it looks funny, but it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a person in a cage over there?
It looks like it might be. But hold on. As you guys step in,
no.
let's see here.
We're
Who's
locked.
got what? So.
Oh, no worries. That's just a child inside of a giant playpen. It's fine.
Yes. Babysitter's on break.
This
We just
room,
killed him, actually.
you all can clearly see now that there's a large fire pit that stands in the middle of this cavern, with a roaring fire casting flickering shadows about the chamber. A cooking spit over the fire holds almost a small humanoid-looking body. It's charred and motionless. While several portable frames for cooking and boiling alchemical concoctions allow for other work to be done over the fire. There's a crude iron cage to the east, built into the alcove, which lies a gray-skinned and very dead-looking gnome. As Sif, you're clearly seeing that. Oh, Fen is in there also. Fen, you can see that the body of that gray-skinned gnome. You, for some reason, barely able to make out this Darrow who's crouched behind this rack of stuff here. Then you catch eyes, and as soon as you do, it leaps forward to attack. And we'll start that combat off next time.
You are the worst babysitters. You killed both of them.
That's it, everybody. Thank you for watching and hanging out in chat for episode 22 of Whispers of Doom. That's it. That's all. Don't forget to join our Discord, hang out, and until next time, live by the die.
Live by the die.
And
die by the die.
Die.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Dolphin.